My baby called me video call, yeah. So I woke up and then I said hi to my
Lovely viewers, welcome back to another emotional and heart-stirring update that has taken the entire K-drama fandom by storm. Today's story is one that no one saw coming, an unexpected twist that has left fans around the world speechless. We're talking about none other than Joong Ki breaking his silence after seeing Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo's baby photos for the very first time. Yes, you heard that right. After months of speculation, quiet reflection, and countless whispers from both the media and fans, Joong Ki has finally spoken out, and his words have left everyone with mixed emotions: surprise, nostalgia, and even heartbreak. So, lovely viewers, grab your cup of tea, settle in comfortably, and let's journey together through this emotionally charged revelation that has set the internet ablaze. When the adorable baby photos of Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo surfaced online, it felt like the entire entertainment world stopped for a moment. Fans couldn't get enough of the pure love, warmth, and beauty radiating from those pictures. The power couple, who have been stealing hearts since the day they confirmed their relationship, looked happier than ever, holding their precious baby with pride and joy. The moment those photos hit social media, hashtags like Min Kyo Family and Baby Min Kyo started trending across platforms. But amid all the excitement and adoration, there was one person the world couldn't stop thinking about: Joong Ki. For many fans, it wasn't just about the baby photos. It was about the wave of memories they triggered. Joong Ki and Hye Kyo were once the golden couple of the K-drama world. Their chemistry in Descendants of the Sun became legendary, and their real-life romance only made fans believe in love even more. So naturally, when Hye Kyo's life took a new turn with Lee Min-ho, people were curious. How would Joong Ki react? Would he ignore it completely? Or would he finally share his honest feelings after all this time? And now, lovely viewers, after staying silent for so long, Joong Ki has finally decided to speak his truth. According to sources close to him, his reaction was not filled with anger or bitterness, but something much deeper, something that shows how far he's come emotionally. He reportedly said, "Seeing her happy is enough for me. Sometimes life leads us to different paths, but it doesn't erase the love and respect we once shared." Those simple yet profound words struck a chord with fans everywhere. It wasn't the response people expected, but it was one that revealed the quiet grace and maturity that Joong Ki has always carried with him. Lovely viewers, imagine the emotions that must have gone through his heart in that moment. To see the woman he once loved so deeply, now smiling beside another man, holding their child, must have stirred up countless memories. But Joong Ki's calm and dignified response reminded everyone that love doesn't always end with hate. Sometimes it simply transforms into gratitude and acceptance. And that's exactly what fans saw in his tone, a bittersweet mixture of pride, reflection, and peace. Insiders revealed that Joong Ki had seen the baby photos not through the media, but through a mutual friend. Apparently, the friend showed him the photos in private, uncertain of how he would react. But instead of showing discomfort or sadness, Joong Ki reportedly smiled softly and said, "They look beautiful together. The baby has her eyes." Those around him said the moment was quiet but full of emotion, a reflection of a man who has learned to heal, to move on, and to genuinely wish happiness for someone he once called his everything. Lovely viewers, it's moments like these that remind us how human these celebrities really are. Behind the fame, lights, and cameras, they experience heartbreak, healing, and growth just like anyone else. And for Joong Ki, this moment was perhaps one of quiet closure, a silent nod to the past and a blessing for the future. Fans couldn't stop flooding social media with messages of admiration, calling him the epitome of grace, and praising how he handled the situation with so much dignity. One fan even wrote, "This is what real love looks like, wishing happiness for the one who once broke your heart." Meanwhile, sources close to Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo revealed that they were aware that the photos might reach Joong Ki. They reportedly hoped there would be no bad blood, and that everyone could simply move forward in peace. And by the looks of Joong Ki's response, that wish has been beautifully granted. There's no bitterness, no drama, just respect and mutual understanding from all sides. Lovely viewers, The emotional ripple this moment has created across fan communities is undeniable. For older fans who still remember the Song couple era, it was like a rush of nostalgia, a reminder of how much time has passed and how everyone has grown. But for new fans who've fallen in love with the Hye Kyo couple, it was a heartwarming sign that love stories can take unexpected turns and still find beautiful endings. Insiders say that Joong Ki's close circle of friends have seen a lighter, more peaceful side of him lately. After welcoming his own child with his current wife, it seems he has found a new kind of happiness, one rooted in family, forgiveness, and understanding. It's said that he's learned to let go of the past and embrace the present with gratitude. Seeing Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo with their baby didn't spark jealousy. Instead, it reminded him of how life continues to unfold in surprising but meaningful ways. In a quiet interview snippet that fans have been sharing like wildfire, Joong Ki reportedly mentioned, "When I look at my son, I realize how love changes form. It doesn't disappear. It just finds new homes." Many fans interpreted this as his subtle way of addressing the baby photo situation. His words carried a deep emotional weight, showing that love, no matter how it evolves, still leaves behind light, not darkness. Lovely viewers, this moment has also sparked conversations about how rare it is to see such maturity in the entertainment industry. In a world where breakups often end in public feuds or harsh statements, Joong Ki's calm, reflective reaction stands as a testament to emotional growth. Some fans even said that this is the kind of emotional strength that makes them respect him even more, not just as an actor but as a person. What's even more touching is how fans noticed that Hye Kyo herself hasn't made any public reaction to Joong Ki's words, perhaps out of respect for the peaceful closure between them. But many believe that deep down, she must feel touched by his grace. After all, both of them shared a story that once captured millions of hearts across the globe, and it's clear that the respect between them remains intact even after years apart. Lee Min-ho, on his part, has also remained silent about Joong Ki's reaction, but fans noticed that he recently liked a fan comment under one of his posts that said, "Real men lift others up." Could this have been a subtle acknowledgement of the way Joong Ki handled everything? Many fans think so. It's as if all three of them, Lee Min-ho, Hye Kyo, and Joong Ki, have quietly chosen peace over drama. Shortly after Joong Ki's quiet yet moving response began making waves across the internet, fans noticed a subtle shift in the atmosphere among all three stars. It wasn't drama, nor was it tension. Instead, it felt like healing energy was slowly spreading among them, creating a sense of harmony where there once was uncertainty. Many fans described it as closure through kindness. And perhaps, lovely viewers, that's exactly what this moment became. A rare instance where love and respect triumphed over bitterness and rivalry. Not long after his words were shared, reports began surfacing that Lee Min-ho had privately reached out to Joong Ki. According to insiders, it wasn't a dramatic or emotional conversation. It was a simple, sincere gesture of mutual respect. Lee Min-ho reportedly thanked Joong Ki for his grace and maturity, acknowledging that not many people could handle such a situation with such poise. It wasn't about friendship or reconciliation. It was about respect between two men who understood life, love, and the complexities of fame. Lovely viewers, imagine that moment. Two of Korea's biggest superstars, connected by fate and love's unpredictable paths, communicating with mutual honor instead of hostility. It's the kind of thing fans only dream about seeing in real life, yet here it was, happening quietly, without spectacle, without fanfare. Those close to both of them said that their brief exchange was marked by humility and a shared understanding that life's journey is bigger than past relationships. Meanwhile, Hye Kyo, who has often been known for her calm, elegant silence in times of controversy, was said to have been deeply moved when she heard about Joong Ki's words. Sources close to her revealed that she felt a wave of nostalgia mixed with gratitude, not sadness, but appreciation for the years they once shared. She reportedly said, "Time changes many things, but respect must never fade." Those simple words carried immense meaning, and fans couldn't help but be touched by the emotional maturity shown by both sides. Lovely viewers, can you feel the warmth in that? It's like the final puzzle piece finally clicked into place. For years, fans have watched these stars navigate their own paths, sometimes crossing, sometimes diverging, and now at last it feels like everyone has found peace. The aftermath of this emotional moment rippled across social media. Fans began sharing side-by-side photos of Joong Ki and Hye Kyo from their descendants of the Sundays, alongside pictures of Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho with their baby. The posts weren't about comparing or choosing sides anymore. They were about celebrating growth, maturity, and the beauty of life's ever-evolving chapters. One viral fan tweet said it best: "We started with the Song couple, and now we're smiling with the Min Kyo family." Every ending was meant to lead to a new beginning, and that sentiment echoed everywhere. Fan communities that once used to argue over who belonged with whom began to unite in shared admiration. People started writing long, heartfelt messages about how seeing their favorite actors move on so gracefully inspired them to let go of their own heartbreaks. Some said they even cried reading Joong Ki's message, feeling the depth of his words resonate with their own lives. Lovely viewers, this is where the beauty of storytelling meets the truth of real human emotion. Joong Ki's decision to speak, softly, gently, and with wisdom, didn't just close a chapter for him. It helped millions of fans across the world find closure in their own way too. And that's something truly powerful. Insiders revealed that Joong Ki has since been spending more time with his family, focusing on being a present and loving father. Apparently, after his message spread online, he took his wife and child on a quiet weekend getaway outside Seoul. No cameras, no attention, just peace. He wanted to step away from the noise and embrace the stillness that life was offering him at that moment. Those close to him said he looked happier, lighter, as if a silent weight had finally been lifted off his shoulders. And what about Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo? Lovely viewers, their relationship seems to have entered an even more beautiful stage after all this. Friends of the couple shared that when they first saw the public's overwhelmingly positive response to Joong Ki's reaction, they felt nothing but relief. Lee Min-ho was reportedly very protective of Hye Kyo, especially knowing how the media often stirs up old wounds. But now, with everything unfolding in such a peaceful, heartfelt way, he could finally breathe easy knowing that there was no lingering negativity. Hye Kyo, too, has been glowing brighter than ever. Those close to her describe her as more relaxed, more open, and deeply in tune with her emotions. They say motherhood has transformed her, that she's found a new kind of calm and joy that radiates from within. When asked privately about the wave of love from fans, she simply smiled and said, "It's nice to know that people can see love in all its forms." That gentle response reminded everyone why she has always been adored, not just for her beauty or talent, but for her poise and heart. Lovely viewers, it's almost poetic how all of this unfolded. It feels like the universe finally allowed every heart involved to rest peacefully. From heartbreak to healing, from confusion to clarity, it's a journey that has shown the world that time, understanding, and grace can turn even the most painful past into something meaningful. Interestingly, fans have started calling this entire sequence of events the full circle moment. It's a phrase that captures everything: the love that once was, the pain that followed, and the peace that finally bloomed. Joong Ki, in his quiet way, completed a circle that had been left open for years. He didn't do it for attention or sympathy. He did it because it was time. Time to let the world know that forgiveness and understanding can exist even after love ends. Now, as the entertainment world continues to buzz about this heartfelt moment, it's clear that the respect between these three stars has set a new standard. In a world where rumors and scandals often dominate the headlines, this story stands out as something refreshingly pure, proof that real people can rise above chaos and choose peace. Lovely viewers, imagine how powerful it must have been when those baby photos first caught his eyes, a symbol of a love that has continued to grow, even if not with him. Yet instead of reacting with envy or sadness, Joong Ki chose empathy. That's something that speaks volumes about his heart, and fans are still in awe of how beautifully he handled it all. In recent days, fan artists have even begun creating touching illustrations, depicting Joong Ki smiling in the background as Lee Min-ho, Hye Kyo, and their baby share a happy moment under a bright sky. These fan arts have gone viral, symbolizing healing, understanding, and the peaceful coexistence of past and present. One artist captioned her drawing, "Love never truly disappears. It just changes faces." And truly, that's the essence of this story. Now, picking up right from where we stopped, let's continue this beautiful journey into what has unfolded after Joong Ki's heartfelt message and the peaceful closure it brought. Because as life often reminds us, endings are never truly endings. They're simply new beginnings wearing a different face. After Joong Ki's quiet act of grace, the atmosphere in the entertainment world began to shift in an unexpectedly positive direction. Instead of rivalry, there was admiration. Instead of gossip, there was gratitude. Fans, media outlets, and even industry insiders started noticing how much growth and maturity could come from one simple moment of peace. And lovely viewers, you'll be delighted to know that this story didn't stop with just words. What happened next carried an even deeper layer of emotion, one that brought all three stars subtly closer than ever before. A few weeks after the baby photos went viral, Joong Ki attended a prestigious charity gala in Seoul. The event was dedicated to raising funds for children's welfare, a cause very close to his heart, especially since becoming a father. But what made that evening extra special, lovely viewers, was an unexpected surprise. Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo were also among the invited guests. The moment the media discovered that all three were under the same roof, social platforms exploded with excitement and anticipation. Would they cross paths? Would there be tension or perhaps something more beautiful? Witnesses at the event later described the atmosphere as calm yet emotionally charged. Everyone could feel something unspoken in the air, not discomfort, but a quiet sense of mutual understanding. Joong Ki arrived first, elegant as always, greeting reporters with his warm smile. Moments later, Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo entered hand in hand, stunning the crowd with their radiant presence. As cameras flashed, there was a brief pause, a respectful silence that seemed to freeze time for just a few seconds. And in that moment their eyes met. Lovely viewers, imagine the power of that instant. Three lives once intertwined by fate and love, standing in the same space after years of distance and growth. Joong Ki didn't look away. Instead, he smiled. Not a forced, polite smile, but a genuine one. Soft, calm, and full of grace. Hye Kyo, visibly touched, nodded gently, while Lee Min-ho responded with a courteous bow. It wasn't a dramatic scene like in a movie. It was quiet, real, and deeply human. The kind of moment that reminds you healing is not about forgetting but about acceptance. The media captured that brief exchange, and within minutes, photos of their mutual acknowledgement spread like wildfire. Fans around the world couldn't hold back their emotions. Some said it felt like witnessing history, the closing of an emotional chapter in the most dignified way possible. Others wrote that this was the moment of maturity the world needed to see. And truly it was. There was no tension, no awkwardness, only peace. It was as if the universe had finally given them all a chance to silently say, "It's okay now." Later that evening, something even more touching happened. During the charity auction, Hye Kyo donated one of her designer dresses to support the cause, and in an unexpected gesture, Joong Ki placed a bid on it. Not out of sentiment, but as a sign of support for the event and for her good intentions. When he won the bid, he smiled and quietly said to the hosts, "This will go to my wife's charity collection." That moment, lovely viewers, drew gentle applause from the audience. It wasn't about the past anymore. It was about showing that kindness can exist even after love fades. Backstage after the gala ended, insiders say there was a brief moment where Lee Min-ho, Hye Kyo, and Joong Ki crossed paths again, away from the cameras this time. It wasn't a long conversation, just a few shared words and smiles. Joong Ki reportedly congratulated them on their new family, saying softly, "You both look genuinely happy. That's all that matters." Lee Min-ho responded with gratitude, and Hye Kyo, visibly emotional, thanked him sincerely. Witnesses described the atmosphere as peaceful and respectful. No tears, no drama, just three people letting go of the weight of the past. Lovely viewers, can you imagine the energy in that room? It wasn't just closure. It was rebirth. It was the kind of quiet, emotional moment that speaks louder than any public statement could. For years, fans wondered if such a meeting could ever happen without pain. And now it had, beautifully, gracefully, and in the most heartfelt way possible. When news of this unexpected reunion spread, the world rejoiced. Fan pages filled with emotional messages. Some couldn't believe the maturity they witnessed, while others said it restored their faith in love and forgiveness.